2 of the National Football League. And if it's in the game, it's in the game. It's the Dolphins and the Ravens, and it's coming up next on Madden Football.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to historic Baltimore, Maryland, and M&T Bank Stadium. Today, after a crazy opening weekend, it's on to week 2, and we've got a good one here between the Miami Dolphins and the Baltimore Ravens. The final weekend of the summer. Hope you're enjoying it wherever you are as we are off and running on EA Sports. Taking in at the 3. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. So now the Ravens getting ready for their first go on offense. They're led out by an electric third-year player from the University of Utah, Tyler Huntley.
And he certainly had his share of struggles in the opener, threw a couple build-time interceptions in the game. So that was something that was harped upon all week in practice. Because if he's going to help this team be a winning one, he can't give the football away like he did last week.
Jack Panther! Alert! Alert! Bring it! Cut it!
They'll start out here with the option left. Accelerating, and off he goes. Past the 20. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Tyler Huntley, his second touchdown on the season. And the Ravens will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. And now it's blocked. It's picked up, a live ball here, remember. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. The 30. Oxygen mask after those last 2 plays, CD. The long touchdown followed by the even longer return on the block PAT.
I wonder if after that long touchdown, if someone actually needed a play off and didn't take it, and maybe that was the breakdown in protection and led to the block.
So here come the Dolphins now as they get set to take over on offense. They'll be led out by the rookie third-rounder who's from Louisville and then played his college ball up the road on I-71 at Cincinnati, Desmond Ridder.
Check right.
Now the first carry for Chase Edmonds. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
Know that he is tough in run support, and I think the way that he gets there is he understands what an offense is going to do before the ball's even snapped. A great job of scouting prior to the game, then reading, reacting, and taking the right path to the ball carrier.
Second down and another run with Edmonds. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. It'll be a pickup of 16 and a Dolphin first down. Good push up front and that run in between the tackles.
Let's play the leverage game here. Offensive line just got lower than the defensive front, and they're able to get their pads on them and move them backwards and create space for their running back to roam.
Now they'll run. It's Ken Walker. And a pretty good burst there as he'll get this across midfield and down to the 46. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time and a first down.
Here we go. Here we go.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. The Dolphins 1-0 on the year following the win in Week 1, and they were able to take care of business in front of the home crowd last week.
Yeah, it's always nice to get that opener at home, but now things get a little bit tougher. The good thing for them, though, is they take a look.
They're looking for Judy, but it's intercepted. He's at the 30, 10, It's back. It's a pick six and a Raven touchdown. Now Tucker to add the PAT. And he atones for his miss the first time around as this one is up and good to extend their lead. A heck of a play there defensively, getting the interception, navigating his way into the end zone for the touchdown. So Miami coming out for their second drive through the pick six, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go around.
Yeah, and sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick six and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33. They'll set up to throw. Open man downfield is Hill. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. The catch and run pays off to the tune of 35 yards.
Oftentimes now offenses aren't nearly as precise as days gone by. They just tell receivers, find an open patch of grass and let the quarterback find you. And that's exactly what they did on that play. First with the pass through the air, nice chunk of yardage there, and then additional pickup with his legs after the catch.
They'll look to throw now on first down. Tyreek Hill's got another one. And he'll be brought down at about the 23-yard line. The numbers for Hill a week ago. 4 catches, 83 yards.
And they've gone to him early in this one. I sense a theme, one that I expect to continue throughout this contest.
Again, he'll drop to throw. Open man, he completes it to Judy. And he's going to be brought down at about the 16. A good throw there, and this is a quarterback who's still just getting his feet wet, obviously. And by most accounts, last week played okay in the victory. But I want to know, Charles, what was your impression of his play last week?
Brandon, I think a lot of teams will be happy with okay, and early on, it's less about how many touchdowns did he throw, but did he not throw interceptions? Did he handle adversity? Did he handle the huddle? Those types of things. That's what people are looking for.
On second down, it's Walker. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. They give him 2 yards there as they're set up now with a 1st and goal.
Now that's the way to do it. Hand it to someone with vision and good footwork and add in a little bit of power, and you find a way to...
First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Here's Walker. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. Only a yard that time, second and goal.
Well, they certainly had success throwing the ball in this drive, and not as much running it as we just saw once again on that last play. Stopped after a very short gain. But I wouldn't abandon the run totally, because otherwise, pass rushers just tee off on your quarterback. Makes it very, very difficult for him in that situation.
They're going right back to Walker. And he goes backwards on this one. Losing yardage to the 7. This would be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher third down looming.
On goal-to-goal runs, when you create lost yardage plays, the only way that happens is either called pressure or what I like to call straight-ahead pursuit. A great read, and they get to the backfield and make the play.
That was a big... It's Dolphins football here as we begin the second quarter. A big play forthcoming. Here's third and goal. They'll look to throw on third and goal. The quick slant caught. A terrific job there to keep him out of the end zone. And now it'll be fourth and goal.
That pattern and scheme was well defensed on third down. He tried to just sprint from one side of the field to the other, and they got it to him quickly. But no chance at yards after the catch there, and they stop him short.
They'll run for it. It's Walker. And he takes it into the end zone for the Dolphin touchdown. Ken Walker, his third rushing touchdown of the year. And the Dolphins' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. Jason Sanders now for the extra point. And the lead is down to 4. So the drive goes 75 yards, 10 plays. And it was all capped off by a touchdown run from the rookie, Kenneth Walker. Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. Week 2 underway around the NFL, and a reminder that later tonight it'll be Chicago and Green Bay in the Packers home opener, the 101st season of that great rivalry. They had the 100th anniversary last year. And then tomorrow night a treat, Monday night doubleheader, Tennessee and Buffalo, 7:15 Eastern, and then Minnesota and Philly kicking off a little over an hour later. Well, the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14. Up the middle, it's Cook. And they'll get to him quickly here as he'll get a yard, just a yard to the 22. Not an easy spot here. They'll be in search of 13 yards to try to pick up the first. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. 4th down, and out comes Jordan Stout here to punt. Back deep is Tyreek Hill. And he punted 3 times in the loss last week as he sends this one away. And taken at the 46. A very nice punt that time, but they get 11 back on the return. And the Dolphins will begin this drive in great field position, 1st and 10.
Let's go.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
That certainly appeared to be a play call where they were just trying to make 2nd down, 2nd and short. I think they thought the coverage was off a little bit more than it was. Nice job there pressing up on it and forcing the incompletion.
Now an open man, that's the tight end Gesicki. It's complete. He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. 22 yards there, a 1st down. Now back to throw. That is caught by Waddle. Touchdown, Miami. Jalen Waddle, his first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Dolphins have taken the lead. Extra point up and good by Sanders, and that gives them a 3-point lead. The drive there only spanning 3 plays. And it was finished off by a Jalen Waddle touchdown. Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Now the Baltimore offense heading back out onto the field. As we eat closer and closer to intermission, Charles, remember last time out they punted. They would love to get points here, especially if this is going to be their final possession of the first half.
Yeah, and this is what close games feel like because the pressure is on both sides, but sometimes the pressure is a little bit higher on the team with the slight edge because they're trying to hold on to that, trying to increase it. Let's see how this one continues.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Cook now off the read option. And he's got some space here. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Dalvin Cook, 58 yards. And the Ravens are able to move back in front. Tucker able to connect on the extra point. That will make this a 4-point game. That drive started on their own 25. 2 plays, 75 yards later, into the end zone. This will be fielded inside the 5. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Called it the 26. The Dolphins offense now working their way back onto the field. They came out not so hot. The first quarter, they were sputtering a little bit. But they seem to have stayed the course and really righted the ship here in the second.
Well, let's face it, all the preparation that goes into getting ready for a game, all the scouting reports, the practice, the repetition, sometimes you get a little bit of a lull to start things off. Maybe you get a little flat, but if you put in that time, you put in that effort, it can come back to you, and that's what we're seeing so far.
Now can they keep that momentum going? Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33. He'll look to throw. And he whips that one incomplete there.
I certainly thought he had an open look beyond the first down marker to his receiver, but they just couldn't connect, and that will send them back to the drawing board.
On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. He is going to find Hill here. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. They'll get 9 out of that one, and as a result, the drive continues. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Over the middle, complete to Judy. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. A 10-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Dolphins first down. Catch number 100 for his career right there, and it's good enough to keep the chains moving. They'll look to throw again. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. Back to throw again. That's going to be caught by Judy. And they're going to get this down inside the 20. 2nd and 2. That fumble. It's out. It's loose. But I think if Dolphin was able to fall on it, yes, they'll keep possession here. Out of the gun. They'll look to throw. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
A field goal helps, but a touchdown gets you the lead. That had to be the message transmitted in the huddle. And they delivered there as that throw is going to keep the drive alive. And even better than that, set them up with a 1st and goal.
So it's 1st and goal and a great opportunity to get that lead back before the break. Walker now on 1st and 10. And he'll get it down close to the goal line, but not quite in. 2 of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal. They'll try and run. Walker. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown. Kenneth Walker in the final seconds of the first half. And the Dolphins have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And that gives them a 3-point lead. So that one a long 11-play drive. And it was capped off by a touchdown run from the rookie, Ken Walker. So 6 seconds, all that remains of this first half as the kick is away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. No reason to do anything foolish as they'll snap it one more time on first down. And with time running short here, they'll simply take a knee, and that should do it for half number 1. So we've reached halftime in a wild first half. Sorry, Coach, put a pin in that. We are going to move right on to the third quarter here. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. Here's Tucker now out to kick this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. So now the Dolphins set to take over on offense. They defeated the Patriots last week, now looking to make it 2 in a row here as they come up 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Throw left side, taken in by Hill. And he gets this up to the 34 out of bounds there. Now a pause, and there's an injured Raven in need of some assistance. The medical staff is going to come out here and take a look, and we will take a short break. Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's 2nd and a yard from the 34. They're going to look to throw. Flushed out right. Throw right side is going to be caught by Judy. 5 catches for him in that first half, and that's number 6 that we just saw, and also a first down.
Looked like the defense put pretty good pressure on him, but he's able to flush out to his right to try and evade people. On the run, had to get on his horse. Still accurately throws a nice pass for a first down.
Now this one complete downfield on the left side. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. The catch and run pays off to the tune of 35 yards.
Well, partner, I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field position there? A nice attacking play that picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
Up the middle they run. It's Walker. He'll work his way up the middle for a gain of about 4. 2nd down. Now they struggled to get him rolling on the ground in the first half, and that's sort of continuing here in the third quarter.
Yeah, but I don't think it's time to abandon the running game. I would say keep feeding the horse, and I believe he'll eventually reward them, especially as we get deeper in the game.
Sticking with Walker on 2nd down, and he's going to be down close to a first down at the Ravens 16. It's a 6-yard run, leaves him with about a foot or so here still to go to hit the marker with 3rd down coming up. They'll try for the first with Walker. And down inside the 10 here before he's out of bounds right around the 7. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
And he'll work his way closer to the goal line as he's got 5 down to the 3.
Now a pause, and there's an injured Raven in need of some assistance. While they come out and take a look at him, we will step aside for just a moment.
So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal.
Walker will score. Touchdown, Miami. Oh, my goodness. How about this start to a season? I mean, it doesn't get much better. 2 touchdowns, remember, last week in the opener. 3 more here. This is some kind of pace to put yourself on.
Are we going to go ahead and look ahead and say 4 next week? Is that too much to ask for? That's what he's dreaming about right now. That's what his team's thinking about. But, boy, what a start for him.
Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick.
Taken in at the 3. And he will make it back to the 15, and that's it. Good coverage there by the kick team.
The Ravens offense getting ready now for their first possession of the second half.
And their deficit a little wider than it was at halftime. Does that touchdown a minute ago change the thinking here at all?
I think it does, at least a little bit, because now urgency has to start setting in. You can't go out there and go 3 and out and run the risk of falling behind substantially, but you have to do it without pressing, because pressing, that'll lead you into bigger errors.
They run again on first down. Cook.
And he'll scratch out a yard up to the 30, and that's all.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run.
They'll let the QB keep it here off the option.
And now off to the races, down the right side. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown.
Tyler Huntley.
His 2nd touchdown of the game, his 3rd on the year.
And the Ravens are back within a score.
Tucker now to add the point after. And the lead is down to a field goal now. So they only needed 3 plays on that drive. And the last play, a really nice run that culminated in the touchdown. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Dolphins ready to take over on offense. Their lead down to a field goal now as they start with a 1st and 10.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. Over the middle, complete. It's Hill. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
And he goes out right around the 39. 7 catches for him now, and this last one, a 1st down.
I think that's a big pickup for a 1st down, because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a 1st down. Executed it to perfection. Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. They don't get the hook up there, but you really have to marvel at how precise he's been throwing the football these last couple weeks.
Oh, that's a perfect word for it, precise, because if you're at 70% or better 2 weeks in a row, you'll have a job as long as you want one in this league, won't you? I mean, let's face it, it's not just West Coast offense either. He's putting the ball downfield as well.
22 yards there, a 1st down. He'll look to throw. Eluding the pressure right. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away, incomplete. Now that'll bring up 2nd down. He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete.
And he'll be taken down here They're just shy of the 30. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with this. Back now in Baltimore.
Let's go.
Trying to keep the drive going here. This is play number 7 on 3rd and 2. On 3rd down, here's Walker. And brought down, but not before he was able to break the tackle, and the extra effort moves the sticks. Back to Walker on 1st down. To about the 26 here. I'm sure that's going to be the formula. Just keep the ball on the ground. Keep that clock moving.
And when you have the lead this late in the game, above all, stay in bounds. Yes, take care of the football. Yes, gain yardage, but stay in bounds and let that clock tick.
Here's a 2nd and 7. This will be caught. It's Waddle. And he's going to be taken down right at the 10-yard line. Working with the lead, trying to get to 2-0. Here's 1st and 10. They'll set up a throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And that's good for a gain of 6, and that will bring up 2nd down.
I always laugh when people say, what's the toughest route to defend? And I'm like, any of them, especially if it's a good receiver. That makes things very difficult. But when you're running a drag route, something short, shallow.
And he will take it in for a Dolphins touchdown. Ken Walker taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Dolphins are able to build on to their 4th quarter lead. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. Fielded just outside the goal line. Here comes the Raven offense now, ready for another possession. Well, that last touchdown we just saw, what an important one. Now it's back to a 2-score deficit for this crew as they take the field here, and they are in desperate need of finding the end zone. To throw, Huntley. That's caught. It's DeMarcus Robinson. He'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6. And the ball on the 30. Here's 2nd and 4. Cook up the gut. Finding space at the 40. And nothing but green grass here, middle of the field. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. Dalvin Cook with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Ravens have made it a 1-score game again here in the 4th. Tucker with the extra point. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. It only took him 2 plays there to find the end zone. The last one, the long run, getting him in for 6 points. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. Takes it at the 7. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. Jalen Waddle running out, and that means that the Dolphins ready for another drive on offense.
He's been a load for them to handle defensively, I know that much.
But look at him. He's got 7 catches on the game, and he's starting to shred them a little bit because not only is he catching them, he's picking up good yardage, keeping the chains moving, ball control, you name it. This big guy, what did you say? He's been a load for them to handle?
That's right.
Agreed.
7 catches, as you said, over 100 yards. They'll come out throwing here on first down.
Open man is Waddle, complete.
And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. An ideal beginning of the drive there as they'll get 20 and a first down.
And these guys certainly are not hiding what their intention is. They're absolutely showing it. They're definitely not going to sit on this lead here in the fourth quarter.
Here we go.
A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. Back to throw here.
Another catch there for Waddle.
And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
Up the middle, here's Walker.
And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Sticking with Walker on 2nd down.
2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it. And the objective there, I mean, yes, the positive gain, that's nice, but work some clock.
Yeah, you're exactly right, but the problem for them is still within a possession, so they can't just sit on it running the ball. They have to find a way to throw it effectively as well.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down.
Open man, he completes it to Judy.
And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. Less than 2 to play with just a field goal separating these two sides. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. That one looks like he'll throw here. And this is caught. And that could seal it. It's a touchdown. His first career touchdown pass, and it's cliche to say, but he's probably been envisioning this since he was a little kid. That's a cool moment.
It really is. So enjoy the moment, enjoy the time, celebrate, save the full reflection for later, but make sure you grab someone on the sidelines and say, hey, make sure I get that football, okay?
Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick.
Taking it about the 1. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line.
So the Ravens now down on the scoreboard. At time, a huge factor. How will this thing pan out? We'll watch as they come up on 1st down.
Hold it ready.
Now Huntley.
The Dolphins get there this time, and they bring him down. Clock running, about to hit 90 seconds to go in the game. And pressure coming, and they got him once again. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down.
Here's Huntley.
And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
Huntley connecting with Andrews.
But they're going to wrap him up as he'll go down well short of the first. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and the Dolphins get the football in great field position. On first down, he'll drop to throw. Open man is Hill. He's got it. And he is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7. 19 yards on the pickup there, and now they'll have it first and goal.
Well, how about this aggressive approach? Got the lead, fourth quarter, continuing to throw the football. Are you thinking about Super Bowl 51? Atlanta had the lead against New England, and they ended up giving it up?
I was going to say don't say it, but you did say it.
I did, didn't I?
Yeah, anybody watching Atlanta, our apologies. The Ravens going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's second and goal. Again, Walker. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown. Kenneth Walker, a 3-yard touchdown run. And the Dolphins are on their way to a 2-0 start. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Ravens offense now, they get ready to head back on the field.
Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, it's a good way of pointing things out because now it's not a total loss because, as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just out-personnel. They were going up against a team that's playing at an elite level.
Now they got to get to the line quickly.
Here's Huntley.
He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked up by Xavier Howard. And the Dolphins are going to take over at their own 41.
On the set.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive.
They've got to be feeling very comfortable and confident here with this lead in the football here in the fourth quarter, Charles. And I don't think that they need to score again, but it seems like this offense is just getting better as the game goes on. They've scored on their last 2 drives.
Certainly feels like a chance for them to continue to have some fun out there, doesn't it? Game's already decided, as you noted. So they can continue to play loose, break out some other concepts, maybe run a few trick plays, get other people involved. Heck, even go deep on one of these first snaps just because they can.
Throwing again on second down, but this time it's incomplete. So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a 4th down. Well done.
Again, he'll drop to throw. He is going to find Hill here.
And he will have a Dolphins first down as they manage to convert, and that'll keep the drive alive.
Back to throw again.
Open man downfield is Waddle. He's got it.
And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. So apparently some grabbing there in the middle of the O-line.
I've often wondered why that doesn't happen more often for guys that play center. Having to snap the ball and then trying to get your hands into the proper position, that's difficult to do. He got caught that time.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw.
Throw right side, going to be caught here by Waddle.
Yeah, he will go out right near the 35-yard line.
This offense really looking polished these first couple of weeks. Here's 1st and 10.
They'll look to throw again.
That's into the hands of Waddle downfield.
And he will reach the 8-yard line before going out.
Unnecessary run defense.
They're down here in the fourth, and that personal foul penalty is not going to help.
No, in these types of situations, players will tell you that's extra intensity. From where we sit, it's actually frustration, not a good play.
Here we go.
So
Here
now
we go.
then, the penalty's got him set up with a first and goal. Now a run straight ahead with Edmonds. Give him 3 on the gain there, second and goal. And we will get a timeout with 2 ticks left.
Here we go.
Straight ahead, Walker. And he takes it in for the score on the game's final play. So it doesn't affect the outcome, but a little whipped cream on top to their ending.